Good morning. It's it's still morning. Good morning. It's Caroline Evans again from Radiant Energy Tattooists, sharing the weekly whatnots, my weekly vlog. So this past week we just had a bunch of fun appointments, and it's always like crazy after coming back from a convention. So I sit on the board of our trade organization, and I commuted back 4 hours roughly from Connecticut, from the Mohegan Sun, which again, I love that show. And Corinne and Casey loved it too. They want to go back in October. So came back, was in the car for 4 hours. Education committee, did that for an hour. And then we had another subcommittee, 4 hours. So I didn't get to do my LLC meeting. I did not get to do the books for my business. I didn't get to take my bath like that I always do, like my weekly spa day. And it's a frustration about trying to manage chronic conditions, getting people to understand how you have to manage, and it's annoying, actually. Like, I'm supposed to be working on stuff for the subcommittee yesterday, but I went to a lunch with a friend because I'm trying to keep a social calendar still. Like, what the fuck is that? And and that had been rescheduled because I was supposed to meet to go over stuff about the New Jersey body art code with Tina, and so I pushed the lunch with Liam, and it's like it's the whole juggling act of just like life that gets much more complicated when you're managing medical shit. Like I'm in a chosen career that is basically your life. And it's the reason I get on my yoga mat, and it's the reason I get out of bed in the morning. It's overwhelming when you try to do other things alongside it. So, so I'm just like, trying to figure out how to successfully juggle and manage and all that fun shit. It's just like a daily thing, where it's like, okay, what are the things that we have to do? What are the things we want to do? Try to make them meet. And it doesn't always work. So, yeah, like right now I'm like shaky hungry. So, and I have my LLC meeting that I was supposed to be doing last week, doing it now. I'm going up to the coffee house again. I don't know if they're getting rid of their gluten-free stuff, but I'll actually have to inquire today. Because if they are, then I can't go there any longer. because I go there to have snacks, do my LLC meetings, you know, trying to kill two birds with one stone and get a walk in and get the blog in. So I'm like nestling all these habits, and it's yeah, the frustration, you know, like yesterday we went to Harold's Deli, and you know, if I didn't want to order a meal for like 5 people, I just ended up with a bowl of soup, the chicken and rice soup, because that's all I could have, you know, and it was great. It was a great bowl of soup. Everything about it was awesome, you know, but that's not what the deli is known for, you know, and with their deli sandwiches. I've never been one for deli sandwiches, and as I was trying to choke down some bread that I was eating with breakfast this morning, now I know why. You know, as a kid, my esophagus was already probably not working ideally back then, not to the degree it is now, but you know, and with the blood sugar also. Like, don't give me carbs without protein, please. As a little kid, it was so, I was such, not picky. I was eating for my body and what it needed, and not knowing that that's what I was doing. And, you know, and not being able to convey that to my mom, because I didn't have the words. So then it was just basically like, I don't want that. That doesn't make me, I don't want that. I don't like that. Yeah, but yeah, here I am trying to choke down bread with breakfast, and I'm like, yeah, it doesn't go down so easy, even slathered in butter, you know. I just greased it. And yeah, you know, again, the frustrations of living in this body, like, where it's just like, oh my god, I can't even have a fucking piece of toast. So yeah, so I'm trying to walk up. Well, I am walking up, not trying. My ankle and other body parts aren't falling off, so I'm walking myself up to the coffee house to get my LLC meeting done, and then getting back. I'm probably gonna go either right to PT or right to making lunch, because I have nothing better to do besides eating and making food, it seems. Like, oh god, I feel trapped in here. It's psychotic. It is so crazy. Yeah, I didn't do my PT yesterday, but we did a bunch of running around, got a bunch of shit done. So, you know, put together, went to the bank and put together another growth vehicle for the business's money. You know, so it's not like I'm not doing anything and running around farting off and whatnot. It's just, ooh, lilacs. Yeah, so I'm just like, oh my god, like, going back and trying to get everything done and caught up, and I don't know if I'm gonna get caught up, but I'm sure as hell gonna try. So this coming week, I'm not gonna be at the shop all day on Friday, because I have an organ recital down at AC, so I'm excited about that. Don't know what type of music they're playing. Asked Tom, he thinks that it's just going to be a variety, so that'll be cool. But I'll be there, you know, Wednesday to Sunday, 12 to 8, and I have some time still available this week. And then we're also doing May the 4th. I'll drop the link to that page to book appointments. We have started to do an easy booking area of the website, so then people can click on it and book their appointments. So drop a deposit and it goes to the calendar. So I'm excited about that, you know. So baby steps. We're getting little baby stuff's done with everything, you know. So oh yeah, and it's grayish, blue grayish up there, and it's a little cold. Probably could have gotten away without having my hat on, but it's in the 50s, lower 50s, and if I don't have my hat on with the dumb ear flaps, well, not dumb ear flaps, grateful to have the ear flaps, that's why I bought the hat. And then I get ear infections, like my ears start hurting. So it was like, do I not? Do I wear the baseball cap? I don't know. So did the ear flaps, and my ears feel comfy. So, and I'm not a hot, sweaty mess, so that's good. Alrighty, I'm here at the coffee house. So May the 4th, we want to see you. And I will talk to you guys next week. Bye. Alrighty. And, alright. 10 seconds later, and I'm back outside. Because they don't have any of their gluten-free stuff anymore. So, got the coffee still. Even though I don't believe that it's the mold-free coffee, because it does make me feel a little... But I was doing it for a walk and a space to have my meetings, you know, getting me out of the apartment, you know, so focusing on then just writing stuff out, getting my calendar together for the week, writing to the business coach and the life coach type things, you know. But no, we're gonna not have the gluten-free shit anymore. And there is no coffee place within walking distance of my apartment now that has anything fucking gluten-free to go along with the fucking coffee. There is a place in Asbury that has the mold-free coffee that my body can tolerate, and nothing gluten-free. So I'll have to and they're further away, so a longer walk, which a longer walk isn't bad, but it's the time commitment that's an issue. Same thing with Shoreport in Manasquan. They got some great shit, and they use, I believe, the Asbury Roastery, so then it's the mold-free coffee as well. But I don't think they also have anything gluten-free on their menu. But that also then requires getting into a car, defeating the purpose of being able to walk there. You know, so so I'm not sure. You know, and it's like, oh, well, where do you want to walk? Well, let's see. I'm 50 years old, perimenopausal, and I fucking tattoo all week. So, yes, I want to walk. It's good for you. All these tattoo artists that want to sit for fucking hours while doing a tattoo. Like, yeah, I know when you get up and move around, and then you sit back down on your client, it hurts more, but you know, it also fucking hurts. Diabetes, heart failure, fucked up eyes and arms and the rest of your body. So when I'm tattooing, I try to get up and I try to get the client up every hour just to move around, even if it's 5 minutes. If I have to eat, then it ends up being like a 20-minute break. You know, so yeah, because it's not healthy to keep sitting on your ass. It catches up to you. So I sat through way too many seminars at nationals telling me that if I'm going to sit on my ass all day and fucking tattoo and then eat like shit, that I'm gonna giving myself diabetes and neuropathy and all the other fun shit that goes along with it. So no thank you. So, but yeah, here it is, the frustrations of having so many food sensitivities and being able to move out and about in this world. Like, I don't know, maybe if this country like actually processed and made foods that were actually nutritious, like that I wouldn't be fucking stuck in my goddamn apartment slaving in my kitchen making food for my 2 fucking days off. You know, like that's why Tom and I, we bulk cook for the week. Also, you know, that's another thing. And tattoo studios about how then they, you know, buy food for the client, buy food for the shop. Yeah, I don't have that luxury. You know, between me and Casey and Corinne with all the different food sensitivities, forget about it. You know what I mean? Like, something will fuck up one of us. So, I think it's Corinne's got issues with, like, fish, shellfish. At least it's not airborne for her. You know, Casey's with the milk, and then me with basically everything else. So, yeah, I was not really planning on making a ranty little video. But I'm frustrated and I'm hungry. I said before, I was shaky. I'm walking up to get my food, and now I didn't have my food. And then I can't have the coffee yet until I have the food, because that's how hypoglycemia works. Fun!